Good morning, AP English. I'm happy to be here today. I'm your interviewer, Jenkins, and we have our first very special guest today. So, what's your name?
Mary Ann.
Where are you from?
I'm from the jungle of Vietnam. I was from America, but that's the boring life.
Why did you decide to go to live in the jungle of Vietnam?
The jungle life is for me.
When did you decide that?
When I went to go visit my boyfriend, he was in the Vietnam War.
Okay, interesting. So what was your favorite book in AP English?
Oh, it was The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien.
Okay, so you really liked that book?
I'm in it, of course.
Okay, that makes sense. So what are some of the things that you carry?
The things I carry this knife, because I want to cut your tongue off if you keep asking me these questions.
I really like keeping my tongue. Okay, so I guess I'll just ask you, how do you write a rhetorical analysis essay?
Okay, so of course you use the rhetorical elements. You could use tone, you can use all of these.
Would it be like
things.
diction and parallelism too?
Yeah, syntax as well. Don't get the two confused.
My question for you, can you just use the same ones on every one depending on the passage?
Well, you know, I just use ethos, pathos, and logos every single essay.
Okay, so would I be right that if I had a favorite set that I would like to use, like parallelism or tone or diction, I could pretty much find it somewhere in any of the passages that you read to use that over and over again?
You could.
Okay. How long do you have for a rhetorical analysis essay?
40 minutes. So you kind of gotta get to writing.
Okay, sounds good. How would you prepare for the multiple choice passages that Ms. Brecher gives us?
Well, normally I just wing it, you know. You gotta,
Were they difficult?
You gotta prepare, but like, how do you really prepare?
You prepare for the curve?
You prepare for the curve.
Yeah, I take that to heart too. I think that was my strategy throughout the class too. How would you recommend that students study for books throughout the class that she would test us on?
Well, I mean, the book's really important, but you also want to go over using, whether you want to do lit charts or schmoop or whatever you can. Spark notes, yeah, you want to like reiterate the whole book.
Kind of review everything.
Yeah.
So our next guest is a bit more stable than our last one, and he's extremely esteemed, and so here's our next guest. So what's your name?
Gatsby.
What can I call you? Jay?
Jay Gatsby.
Okay, Jay Gatsby. Where are you from?
I'm from West Egg, New York.
Okay, cool. That sounds like a very interesting place. What's your favorite book?
The Great Gatsby.
Because you're in it?
Because I'm the main character.
Yet another conceited guest. Shocker. So how do you feel about certain colors, like this green light right here? You're about to cry. Will your relationship with Daisy, which tragically ended, will it ever be matched by your relationship with Annalise?
No.
Or will it always pale in comparison to your love for Daisy?
Always pay.
Well, how do you write a persuasive essay in this writer's class?
Well, you're given a shorter topic, and you either have to defend or refute the claims
they give you. Okay. So do you have to include like a counter argument?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have to have like concrete evidence to support your idea?
Yes, that relates to the topic.
Okay, sounds good. How would you prepare for a multiple choice passage?
My favorite strategy is eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
So just kind of rely on the curve.
Yes.
How much does she usually curve it?
About 20 points.
20 to 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds good. How would you study for tests on the book of your namesake or other books in this class?
Well, if you read all the books and you do all the projects, that gives you a lot of information already.
But do you need to know like quotes?
Yes.
Because I'm guessing what everything you say in your own book is the most important thing in the world.
Precisely.
Great. What's your favorite part of the class?
My favorite part of the class was definitely the work days that Ms. Brecher let us have. It would just seem to happen at the exact perfect time when you really need it. You have a full day just to work on whatever.
And I heard a crazy rumor that she's a really quick grader and that she had everything from our midterm graded within the first 2 hours.
Yes.
Our next guest is extremely crazy like our first guest was, so here she is coming in right now.
Good morning!
So what's your name?
Abigail.
Abigail Williams?
That's correct.
Where are you from?
Salem, Massachusetts.
So what's your favorite book from AP English? The Crucible?
Crucible.
Because you're in it?
That's right.
Is that you on the cover? Or could it just be anyone? Or is everything about you, so it's probably you?
Everything's
Okay.
So.
So what evidence did you ever have for Goody Proctor being a witch?
Don't you dare ask me that. Unless, you know, you're a witch.
Why would I? What would happen if I was a witch? Oh no. Please don't burn me at the stake. I'm literally begging you. Please don't.
Stay.
Oh my god. Okay, so how would you write a synthesis essay?
So, you're given about 6 different documents. Use 3 or 4 of them correctly.
And it's kind of like an argument essay?
Right.
Okay.
You prove your claim, which
Sounds good. How would you prepare for multiple choice passages?
you can't. You really can't.
Just
You really
pray.
can't. Yeah, you just cross your fingers, say a quick prayer. You're good.
What's something that you think would be useful before writing all of those essays in this class?
A Gatsby! Okay, so go to the local Walgreens, buy a 99-cent can of ibuprofen and pop those pills, wrap that wrist up, and start writing.
Yes. So how would you study for tests on like your book, The Crucible, or other books in this class?
Cliff notes, spark notes,
But make sure you read the book.
read the book.
And no quotes?
Yes, quotes.
That's what everyone's been saying.
We cannot stress enough the quotes,
Okay.
really, because...
So, what was your favorite part of the class?
Oh, so, you know, senior superlatives, I always thought I was gonna get best dressed because why not? But then, walked in and my girl Brecher had on some cute looking outfits. So that was definitely my favorite part, you know, seeing what color she wore each day.
Nails.
And the fashion, the nails, the style, so.